Hi, it's Jackie and George. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to take a look at the Orlando real estate market third quarter report for 2023. We're going to analyze the market, of course, show you what's going on regarding buyers and sellers, and also spotlight a few communities. Are you ready? We're ready. So let's get started.
I want to start with some market information, so it's probably a good time for us to throw up some statistics and some charts. Now, I know this can be a little dry, so I'm going to go pretty quickly through it. The first graph we're going to look at is the number of homes sold. Now, I won't be analyzing this too deeply because I did include a link in the description down below of a detailed report we do the first of each month. The first thing you'll notice is the obvious number of homes sold in 2023 is down year over year compared to June 2022 and June 2021.
Now, this lack of inventory does mean that it's a seller's market. However, there are a lot of sellers who don't want to sell right now, and let's take a look at the reason why. This graph represents the average interest rates over the last 2 years, and you're going to notice on the right-hand side of the graph, it's representing the most current months. The interest rate is incredibly high, and this has a lot to do with affordability, which is our next graph. Once again, looking at the right-hand side of the graph, you'll notice the affordability is above 50% in the last 4 months. When affordability gets that high, it's extremely difficult for buyers to qualify for a loan. And so when you combine that with sellers who want to sell but are just freaked out from walking away from a 3% interest rate, knowing they're going into a 7% interest rate when they purchase, that's creating a problem. And as George said, we do a detailed report every month, and the link for that is down below. And in fact, it might be a pretty good idea for you to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button. That way you'll get updated every single month when we release those reports.
So here's the summary. It's slower year over year than it has been, and forever. However, our prices still continue to go up a little bit, which is terrific. The forecast that we have is that I think buying a home in Florida, I think that the Florida prices, particularly Central Florida, are going to continue to go up while the rest of the country, they may face a little diminishment in value pretty darn soon. If you're selling a home in a different part of the country and considering moving to Florida, feel confident doing so. Investing in Florida, particularly Central Florida, in the purchase of a home, I think is going to serve you well, as our prices, I believe, are going to continue to go up. In fact, there's only 2 other places I would consider buying, and that would be Texas and Tennessee. I hope this information helps you feel a little more confident about your decision to purchase a home in the Florida market.
When we do our quarterly reports, we like to showcase 2 areas in Central Florida, and usually we do a deeper dive into those areas, and that's another video. But this one right now is just going to give you a quick overview. The first area we're going to showcase is Claremont, located to the west of Orlando proper. It's known as the Gem of the Hills. Claremont has stunning natural beauty, including rolling hills, amazing lakes, and lush green spaces. If you love spending time outdoors, you are going to fall in love with its endless opportunities for hiking, biking, and water activities like canoeing and boating. From exploring the scenic Lake Louisa State Park to enjoying thrilling water sports on Lake Minneola, there is literally something for everyone to enjoy. But Claremont isn't just about natural beauty, it also has a rich history and a promising future. Did you know that it was established in the late 19th century? And this city has preserved its historic charm while also embracing modern developments. And as you stroll through the quaint downtown area, you'll find unique shops, cozy cafes, and vibrant community events that happen regularly. Now, looking ahead, Claremont is experiencing rapid growth, attracting new businesses and offering plenty of career opportunities. And with its strategic location right near major highways and the proximity to all of our theme parks and attractions, this city is in high demand. If you'd like to see the homes that are available in Claremont, we're going to drop a link down below called Claremont Homes. So take the time and check it out.
We thought a lot about that name.
It was a no-brainer, really.
Second area we're going to focus on is in the southeast portion of Orlando, and it's called Lake Nona. Lake Nona is renowned for its pristine lakes, lush parks, and scenic trails that invite you to explore and unwind. Whether it's paddleboarding, golf, tennis, or even enjoying a picnic in the park, there is so much to do, and the focus is on outdoor activity and lifestyle. But Lake Nona is not just about outdoor activities, it's also a hub for innovation and growth. With world-class medical facilities, renowned educational institutes, and cutting-edge technology, Lake Nona offers exciting job opportunities and a very forward-thinking community. Also in the forefront of Lake Nona's vision is sustainable living and smart technology integration. This community embraces green spaces, eco-friendly initiatives, and the focus on overall well-being. From community gardens to state-of-the-art sports facilities, Lake Nona is designed to make every day a joyful adventure. Lake Nona is very quickly becoming an incredibly popular and very much in demand community. And as Jackie said before, we're going to drop a link down below so you can explore all the homes that are active. And that link is live all the time. So take a look.
And it's called Lake Nona Homes.
We thought about this one too. Yeah.
Now let's get into the third quarter projections for home sellers. And as we get into the end of July, we're also getting to the end of the summer selling season. Now, for homeowners who are thinking about selling their homes, our best advice is to make sure you know what it'll appraise for prior to listing it on the market. So get with your real estate professional and make sure they can show you 3 homes an appraiser will use in determining your value. What we found in the last couple of years is that as the home values have gone up, buyers have also gotten more knowledgeable and they get all that information online. So anything that's available for them to see, they're going to internalize that. So it's very important for you to really know your home's value.
And to get the most value for your home, you absolutely have to hire an agent who is an expert at negotiating. Jackie is our resident expert. She's a pit bull.
Oh, he's too. He's the bull. We call him the bull.
That's at home. She's the expert. You need a strong negotiator, and I'm going to tell you why. No realtor can argue their way into getting 10 or 20% more for your home. It doesn't work like that. The art of negotiation, there's subtle moves in your favor. This is what Jackie is an expert at. Besides being a certified negotiation expert, she's also able to maximize the sale by getting you every dollar possible. This doesn't mean she tricks or manipulates. She uses subtleties like creating demand and creating desire to help get every single dollar that is available for your home. Now, if you're interested in finding out about your home's value, you want a little more detailed analysis on there, give us a call. Our phone number is down below in the comments. You can get our email there, and if you want to, you can hop on our schedule. We'd love to help.
Okay, so to wrap it all up for the sellers, make sure you have a clear understanding of your home's appraised value, since 90% of the homes will have to appraise. And as George mentioned, make sure your agent is a qualified and skilled negotiator.
And it goes without saying, having your home staged well and looking magnificent is so important to creating value and demand.
Okay, now let's talk about buying in Central Florida. And you just heard us talk about how prices are going to stay flat or increase just a little bit in the coming months. Well, let us tell you that being a homeowner is much better than being a renter, because you're just making somebody else rich. We believe very strongly the housing market in Central Florida will continue to increase and is much more stable than the rest of the United States. So let's talk about interest rates.
The interest rates are high. Nobody's going to deny that, but we both believe that they will start coming down in the coming months. Do not let this stop you from seeing a home and making an offer on a property you love. I'm sure you've heard the saying, you marry the house and you date the rate. By the way, you have to say that very, very carefully. Let's talk some numbers again, because this is important. Imagine you took out a $500,000 loan at a 7% interest rate, and that's before you pay something called points. A point is 1% of the loan value. Currently, most loans have points attached to them. So for a $500,000 home, if you have to pay 2 points to buy the rate down from 7% to 6%, it's going to cost you $10,000, or 1% of the loans. 5,000, 5,000, 10,000 total.
You're so good at math.
That would come out to an average of $3,948 per year for a 6% interest rate compared to a 7% interest rate. You would pay 2 points, or $10,000, and you would save $3,948. All right, so you're going to watch Jackie's eyes roll in the back of their head at this point, but we've got to do the numbers. Let's say you bought a home and you have $500,000 in mortgage, and you decided to buy your rates down, and you're going to pay $10,000 or 2 points to do so. But here's the thing. A year down the road, the interest rates drop to 5%. You're at 6%, that's what you bought to. If it dropped to 5, would you refinance?
Yes.
Absolutely. So you're really spending $10,000 to save about $4,000. What I'm going to suggest, because the interest rates are going down, you and I both believe that, right?
Yes, we do.
The interest rates are going down. Don't pay the points. The rates will go down. Even if they went down to 6, you're going to break even. That's whoops, bad scenario. But if they go down to 5, which I think they will, you're going to save about $750 every single month. Obviously, there's a lot more conversation we can have on this. We'd love to talk to you about it if you want to, because this is a big deal and a big decision. But really, be aware. These rates are coming down. I wouldn't buy the points. If we're going to buy a home, we're not going to do it either.
So to summarize the buying side of things, the benefits of owning a home, like being able to garden or do your own interior design, remodel if you want to, far outweigh the benefits of renting. And I think we've proven that homeownership in Florida, and particularly in Central Florida, is a really smart move. If you're considering moving to Florida, Central Florida really, reach out to us. We'll help you in any way we can.
And remember, we do quarterly updates. We do monthly updates every quarter and every month.
Every month.
So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, because that way they'll be delivered right to you. There's some great information. We curate it. We pull it all together for you so you have valuable information for making big decisions. Thanks so much for your time. I'm George. This is Jackie. We loved having you here. Thanks again.
Bye.